over. But it always pays to check these things. You never know. Every now and then they turn into leopards. False alarm that time. Hey, sorry guys, I just need to check on the Arethusa channel now, find out what's been happening. Morning mobile stations, Brent from Wild Earth. Please may I have an update for Safari and Dow. Standing by. Copy, thanks very much. How many stations with Shadow and Montoya? Confirm, may I be the third? Copy, thanks very much. Could you give me the exact location? Copy, thanks very much. I know. So guys, we're just on the boundary of Djuma and Arethusa now. We're about to pop across into Arethusa. And I heard some good news, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. So there's a surprise waiting somewhere on Arethusa, and I'm going to let you guys stew for a while to try to figure out what it is. Good morning, Michael from Arizona. Welcome on Drive with us. Michael would like to know, are any of the big cats in the reserve a danger to elephants? Michael, it is possible. Lions have been known to hunt elephants, but not really in this area. But of course, if an animal is sick or weak or wounded, then, well, with elephants, it's pretty much only going to be lions and hyena that are a danger. I think the leopards would stay away. I have seen hyenas kill an elephant in the Sabi Sands, but she was quite sickly and quite young, about 8 or 9 years old. But very interestingly, I've seen lions feed off elephant carcasses, but the elephants had died from a fight that's been pushed to the periphery of the herd by the females in the herd. So for those of you who have just maybe locked in or new to the Wild Earth Way. We're on a sunrise safari here in, at the moment we're on Arathusa Private Game Reserve in the Sabi Sands of South Africa. My name's Brent and I'm your safari guide. We are in an area that's open to the Greater Kruger National Park. So it's 2.7 million hectares that is unfenced and open for animals to roam in. And we are very, very fortunate to be able to share our passion and our love for the bush with all of you all over the world. At the moment, I'm heading towards something in Arathusa, but I'm not going to tell you what just yet. It's a surprise. I guarantee you a good one. So we're going to slowly make our way towards something. I'm quite excited to see it. I hope you are too. And I know what it is. So we're on Arathusa. This morning we've been lucky enough, we came across a nice big herd of elephants. I spent some time with them. We followed up on some leopard trucks. Unfortunately, we didn't come right with those. So it's a bit quiet on Djuma Private Game Reserve this morning. So we decided to come across west and see what was happening on Arathusa. And luckily enough, something is happening. Oopsie. Let's go the other way. So we've actually been quite fortunate over the last week or so in this particular area. We have seen lion and leopard around the Arathusa airstrip. So I wonder what it's going to be today. And for those of you who might be new, we are live. So you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing out in the African bush. And we are interactive. You can send us questions. And you can do that via email to the email questions@wildearth.tv. Or if you're on Twitter, you can just use the hashtag SafariLive. Good morning, Rome. Rome is asking whether I have any updates on Tingana. I actually don't, Rome. When I bump into one of the Arathusa guys, I will have a chat and find out what happened, because I'm just as eager to know what happened where we left him sitting next to that aardvark burrow. For those of you who don't know Tingana, he's the dominant male leopard around Arathusa, and he is sort of quite a famous aardvark killer, which is an animal we very rarely see, and he's killed about 4 in the last year, and we left him a few days ago lying up right next to an aardvark burrow. So I'm very keen to hear if anything came of that. I think if he had caught the aardvark there, I'm pretty sure we would have heard of it, but I will find out if there are any updates on Tingana. To come out onto the Arathusa airstrip. Quite often there's a nice big herds of general game around. Oh, that's it. So here we are on the Arathusa airstrip. Watch out for aeroplanes. Always got to check, you never know. So if any of you guys have been watching, we were watching earlier in the week when we had lions in the mist. Oh, there's a nice big herd of zebra. I think we're going to go towards the surprise before we come back for the zebra. I've got a feeling that might be the same herd of zebra that has that female who's got the big scarf from the lion on her bottom. But we will come back to have a look at them. Well, it is quite nice long distance visual. We're going to come back to look at them, but I think we should head towards the surprise first. Not even Brian knows what we're going to see.
I have my hopes though, I have my hopes.
Ah. I wonder if everyone's out there betting. Is it lion? Is it leopard? Is it... What is it? What is it?
That extra thing you were about to say right there.
Unfortunately not. But also the sun's coming out. Looks like we're going to get some beautiful light shortly. Burning away all that cloud we had for early this morning. I see. There's lots of emails and tweets trying to guess what it is. Well, no one knows what it is except me, because I have the radio in my ear. Let's just hope I can find it now. Built it up so much. Oh, a nice little bit of warm sunlight on my back. What a wonderful morning. Guys, I think I'm lost. I don't know where the surprise is now. Oh dear. Yeah, some brown-headed parrots screeching up ahead. Let's see if we can spot them. Oh no, flying overhead. Oh, there he is. Don't fly. Ah, nearly. Nice, Brian. There we go. There was that screeching brown-headed parrot. Hey guys, if you hear me chatting, I'm just chatting to one of the guides quickly. Mora? Good. Good in yourself? How's it? How much further? Okay, perfect. Awesome. Hey guys, thanks very much. Enjoy your morning, everyone. Aha, what is it?
Come on, hoo-hoo.
Yes, no. So guys, here's your surprise right here on the right. It's called a silver cluster leaf, and we've travelled all the way to Arethusa to look at these wonderful leaves.
I'm so excited.
Aren't you excited? See, it's silver cluster leaf. It's been fed on by a caterpillar, so this is what we've been waiting for. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We're going home now.
Hooray!
Yay! Breakfast time. Can you smell that? Very strange little track. Confirms any station still with Shadow and Montfort. I'm on Central to the west of Central Junction. I think I just saw a 2-track going off for a sighting, but I think maybe it's the wrong one. It's still on Central. It's the west. So it's the east of Central West Junction. Station on that sighting off Central. Do you have my vehicle order yet? Go ahead. Copy, thanks very much. Right place. Okay. We just weren't looking very well, were we? Oh, blind as a bat I am. Drove straight past the leopard. It doesn't say much about my cameraman's eyes either.
I don't know what we're looking for.
And she's got a kill. And it's, so I'll let you know who it is. It's Shadow and her cub. Can't see the cub right now. But she has got a kill and it's still on the ground. So what we're going to hope is that she is going to carry it up the tree while we're here. Say when, Brian?
Carry on. Yeah, it's not the best angle. There's a good kid.
There we go. Yeah, we'll move around. I'm sure that the cub's around here somewhere. So she's killed, it looks like an adult female impala. And this is only the second time I've ever seen this leopard. So always exciting, getting to know a new leopard. And very exciting for those of you who've been following for a long time, and those of you who might not sure. So this is Karula, Karula's daughter from her first litter, and she's got a territory to the west of her mother, and she's currently raising a male cub that's about 7 months old, and she hasn't been a very successful mother, unlike Karula. She's lost her previous litters. I don't think she has ever raised a cub to adulthood. So very different from very different to her mother, who's probably one of the more successful mothers in this area. So I'm going to move around now, see if we can spot the cub. I'll actually show you the kill first. So it's unusual she hasn't tried to hoist it yet. I can see she's buried the stomach contents. Maybe it might be a bit heavy for her. She is quite a small leopard. There you can see it's an impala. She's kicked quite a lot of dirt and sand on it to try and mask the smell from hyenas. Let's try to see if we can find the cub. It should be very close by. Little guy. Any sign? There he is. Hello, little man. Oh no, not. I thought I saw him behind shadow, but not. I can just see shadow. I think it was a tail I thought I spotted there, but I'm sure he's lying around here somewhere. Go forward a tiny bit there for you, Brian. There. So she's eaten quite a bit. She might try lift that carcass up now that she's eaten. She'll probably digest for a little bit, rest a little bit before she does try that. But with the hyena density in this area, there's a very strong possibility she'll lose that kill if she leaves it on the ground. Even though she has tried to mask the scent by kicking sand and stuff on it, hyenas have got a very, very good sense of smell. Have a look carefully in the trees around. Cubs quite like to play. Might be have climbed into a tree around, so I'm just having a quick look around. 7 months, he's probably going to start becoming quite a handful. So I'm going to do another loop around. Then I'm going to go where if I was a leopard cub, where I'd want to go play. There's a big termite mound just over there. And that's where I'd go if I was a leopard cub. So we'll just do another quick, careful check around close to the kill. He's not just lying in the grass somewhere. So as I said when we arrived, Shadow's from Karula's first litter. So I'm trying to guess she's probably she was born in 2004 if my memory serves me correct. So she's no, that's when Karula was born. I think she was born 2007. 2007, so she's, and the cub is about 7 months old, from what I've been told. Judging, if I was a leopard cub and I had a belly full and I still wanted to cause some trouble, a termite mound like this would be a perfect jungle gym. So just having a check around it. Nope, not worth a look though. Wonder where he's hiding. There's the cub. He's just popped out to come check us. Go ahead. Open, make your way. There's the cub, young boy. So that was the real surprise. It's always nice seeing a youngster. So for you guys, there he is, young boy. So, morning ablutions. Standing by, right? Copy, no problem. Marla's at the base of that red bush willow in the center there. To the left of me. It looks like you might head back in towards where the kill is. Station, I'm reading you 1 out of 5. Very bad signal. Just stand by 1. Try again. So apparently a few of you are wondering what the cub's name is. As far as I'm aware, it doesn't have a name yet. It still hasn't been named. It probably has to start becoming a little bit more independent from its mother before it gets a name. Looks like that cub's moving towards the remnants of the parlor kill. It's moving. looks like the cub started feeding again on the pilot carcass. So when dry, should have a gap through there. Okay, a little bit more, I think. Nope, back.
Maybe go a little bit further.
Further back?
Yeah.
Oh, forward again. Or further back.
We'll try forward slightly.
More. Okay, stop the... Morning guys, how you doing? Thanks for those in Glove this morning. Oh, terrible. Yeah, it's not the easiest place to have a visual here, guys. But it's still really, really special to be able to watch a young leopard feeding. So guys, if you hear that clicking there, don't worry, it's just me taking a few snaps. I haven't had an opportunity to photograph Shadow's cub nicely yet, so just for my private records I want to get a mark of its spot patterns. Good morning, Debbie on Twitter. Debbie would like to know that the fact that this leopard's reached 7 months old, what are his chances of survival to adulthood? It's getting better and better as they get older, Debbie. So once he gets over a year, the survival chances will be much higher. But at 7 months, there's a very good chance that he will make it through to adulthood. Depending... Obviously it depends. Lions, hyenas are always a threat to a leopard cub, but there is a good chance that this youngster will make it through. He's 7 months old now. Ask Roya a few questions. How's it, Mfo? Mfo, when did she bumper? Last night or?
She bumper yesterday morning.
Ish. Okay. And has anyone seen Tingana recently?
Tingana, we saw the clips yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
Okay. Thanks very much, Roy. So, you just heard me there. I was just chatting to Roy, getting a bit more update. So it looks like she actually killed this impala yesterday morning and then went back to wherever she might have been hiding the cub in a thick drainage line and collected the cub and brought it to the kill. It's quite unusual she hasn't hoisted it yet, so I'm pretty sure that it's light enough for it to hoist. And with the hyena density in this area, she's taking a little bit of a chance, not only at losing the kill but also putting the cub at risk. And this could be why she isn't as successful a mother. She will do things like this and not hoist the kill when it's definitely within her capabilities of hoisting. Thanks very much, Ellen Fowler, for an update on Shadow. She was born probably December 2006, but first seen February 2007. Well, thanks very much, Michelle. Michelle's been checking Tingana's Facebook page, Tingana Male Leopard, that is, and he actually sat at that aardvark burrow for nearly a full day. We had him in the morning, day before yesterday. No, yesterday morning. So he only left. No, it was day before yesterday. So he spent a full 24 hours waiting next to that burrow before he moved. Good morning, Philip from West Virginia. Philip would like to know, would she take this cub on the hunt with her or leave him at a den site? Well, Philip, he's still a bit young. She will leave him on a den site when she goes hunting, or a thicket, or he probably will make his first major kill between this age and about a year. Normally something like a scrub hare. Before he starts graduating onto bigger prey. Good morning, Pammy. A female leopard will feed off her kill at the same time as the cub. Impala carcass there. Really getting stuck into the rib cage there. It sounds like he's chewing the softer ends of the bone. There's quite a bit of cartilage on the rib cage. Would like to know if he's strong enough to hoist that up a tree if he has to. I don't think he is yet, Virginia. Probably in a couple of months. He might be able to. I can't actually see how much of the impala carcass is left, but it is. I think he's still a bit small to be able to hoist that size carcass.
The top is sticking out. Doesn't get the name. It's too small. But the big one is a shed.
So a couple of you out there wondering who the father might be. As I've said before, with leopards, it's near impossible. 100% sure who the father is, unless you use you take a biopsy dart and get a genetic sample. Even then, you might not even find the father. But I think Roy might actually have a better idea than me. Who this cub was born? It's Tingana. Yeah. So more than likely it's going to be Tingana who is the father. But as I said, female leopards will often move way out of territory when they're in estrus, and they will mate with multiple males. Even though it just might be a false estrus, this is to ensure that all the males in the area that might possibly come across this cub think that this cub belongs to them, so it stops them killing it. But in most likelihood, the father is Tingana, just due to. But it is possible that this young male could be another male's offspring. So there's quite a few people wondering whether the cub would follow her during the hunt. Not normally. Are made by itself where the mother has left it, either in a drainage line or thicket. You follow their mothers out on hunt. At this age, they do when they're a bit older, but they are sort of told to sit down and watch. They don't really get too involved in the stalking and hunting unless they sorry, 1 second guys, game drive radio. Sorry about that. So no, not normally. The cub will not follow her hunting. It'll stay where it's been sort of hidden. They can wander around that area quite a bit, and they play and whatnot quite a bit, which is where they are at the biggest risk from other predators such as lion, hyena, and even other leopards. one. So it looks like about half the Impala is finished. Maybe even a bit more than half. And they've been quite lucky with leaving it on the ground. Oh, looks like back, I think. Not the best spot for cab for us to see you. Try forward again. She just sort of chosen the worst spot for us with the camera. Back a bit. No?
Yeah, he's in the middle of the
It's just in the worst spot. I can see Mom. Exactly what he's up to. We're just not going to move. So guys, for those of you who might have just logged in or are new to Safari Live, my name is Brent and I'm your live safari guide, and at the moment we're on Arathusa Private Game Reserve watching a female leopard called Shadow and a 7-month-old male cub, and they're busy feeding on an impala at the moment. Just a spot to get a good view. A quick look, there are quite a few other vehicles who are wanting to get in here, and they're very kindly letting us have a quick look in front of them. This is the only open patch where she can be seen, so we're going to enjoy this last view of Shadow and her cub. Okay, well, it's been really special being able to spend some time with her. We're going to make space for the other vehicles to have a view of her as well, and hopefully we will hang around in this general area once everyone has gone through Hopefully we can sneak back in there a little bit later. Leaving one vehicle with Shadow and Mantwan. There's only decent visual for one vehicle at the moment. And I said it would be quite interesting to see if it is that female zebra who's escaped the Ryons and has that big scar down. So, I think that was a worthwhile surprise, traveling all the way out here. At least I was joking, we weren't traveling all the way out here just to have a look at a silver cluster leaf.
Would have been worth it though.
It would have been worth it. I do like silver. I'm going to jump from silver cluster leaf to silver cluster leaf to silver cluster leaf.
You can tell the difference between them as well.
Exactly. And there's like one that's definitely my well, I don't know if I can call it my favorite, but there's definitely silver cluster leaves I like more than other silver cluster leaves. Only kidding, guys. We're gonna go see if we can find those zebra again. Be nice to catch up with that animal that's got the wound. And all the healing process started. One of the biggest things is flies getting in there and laying their eggs, and then the maggots actually start feeding off the flesh, which can be a very big problem with wounds in animals out here in the bush. So, what the plan is that we'll let a lot of the other vehicles. I'll try and head back there a little bit later, when there's not so many game drives around there. So, just to remind you guys, we are interactive. You can ask us questions on Drive, and you can do that by sending an email to questions@WildEarthTV, or you can just use the hashtag Safari Live. The zebras were down in this area in the southern side of the airstrip, so we're going to have a look. Good morning, Doug. From Arizona. Doug would like to know if the whole sort of process of learning how to kill is taught by the mother, and basically what happens as soon as an animal gets hungry enough, it will catch something or it will die, and that's the end of that. But no, I don't think the behavior is taught. Cheetah to some degree do teach, and lions definitely to some degree do teach. And I'm sure there is some form of teaching, but I think a lot of the hunting skills are innate, and they are instinctive, and they are born with them. Did the zebra disappear while we were looking at the leopard? we saw them in this general area earlier. I'm hoping they haven't moved too far. Vanishing zebra. Oh dear. Sneaky, sneaky zebras. Good afternoon, Chris from Victoria. Chris would like to say, isn't it dangerous for the cub to be feeding on the ground from hyenas and lions and things like that? It is, Chris, and that's why I think Shadow has lost a few cubs. She doesn't seem to hoist her kills as much as the other leopards in the area. Or specifically her mother. Just hang on, I just want to have a look at something in the distance there. See what it is. No, false alarm. And there's some crowned lapwings next to us on the ground. And we're going to have a quick look at them now. There we go. So they're very much like the short grasses. So we found them quite a lot on the airstrip and on the open areas. There's quite a few of them here. They nest on these areas as well. They're ground nesters. I know we found some of their eggs before on Sandy Patch. Oh, there's a Cape Turtle Dove behind. Let's go see what's on the other side of the airstrip, just for fun. So, everyone start flapping your arms. Maybe we'll take off by the time we get to the end. So the zebras did a disappearing act on us. I'm hoping there might be some more general game on the northwestern end of the strip. Turning into a wonderful, cool, sunny morning. Still hasn't warmed up that much yet. So I'm starting to regret taking my jacket off, but I'll soldier on. We'll keep a lookout. There's quite a lot of still more crowned lapwings. I'm trying to see if maybe we don't find a lesser black-winged lapwing. They also like these short grasses, and I have seen them on this airstrip before. it seems. So I'm quite sure there's some lapwings that have a nest around here. So just the way they behave when we come here. And we've tried to find the nest before, so we're just going to look very carefully. The eggs are really well camouflaged. And just by the way they're behaving, I'm guessing the nest should be around where we are now. Probably check the other side around there for me.
What does it look like?
Basically, the eggs look speckled. They almost look like little rocks. They're very, very well camouflaged. But you can just see how they behave. So if we go to that one in front of us, so it's starting to the left, the one on the road. So they start behaving. Been able to spot it yet. Just from their behavior. Time a lapwing would charge a car, so you can see it's behaving like it's wounded to try and distract us. It wants us to follow, which means we're generally in the right area of a nest. They can actually dive bomb you as well, especially if you're on foot. I found the nest. Finally.
Oh man, sure.
So it took me a little while, but I knew there was a nest here. Can you get there? There we go. So you can see the little ground nest is quite camouflaged. Very speckled eggs. We're not going to spend too long because Mom's getting quite upset with us. And you can hear her. She's right next to the vehicle. And obviously we don't want to stress her too much, so we'll talk about the nest, but I'm going to move away because, shame, she's really getting upset. Okay, Mom. Okay, Mommy. There we go. We've left them alone. You can calm down now. But so it's quite interesting that I've even seen them dive bomb elephants and lions. And doesn't know why these stupid birds keep hitting him in the head. And that's just because he's walking around their nest. That was nice. Took me a few seconds, but I knew it was there. If no other station is interested, I'd like to return to Shadow and Macron. Interlude there. Crowned lapwings. Very noisy when you get. I just wanted to show you the nest and move on. We don't want to stress out the mother unnecessarily. But they constantly build their nests on the edge of roads, on the short grass, on the airstrip, where people and cars go constantly. So it's quite funny. She must be a very stressed mother. You can imagine, I can sort of see the human version chasing after their children. Oh my God, no, you come here now, come here now. So quite funny to see the animal version of a heckled mother. might find some more general game around here. Here's the entrance to Arathusa. So we're just behind the lodge now. Oops, daisy. Sorry about that. Fine. Bit of a big bump there. So I'm sure a few of you who watch regularly are wondering why we haven't gone down to the dam in front of Arathusa. Unfortunately, quite a few of their game drives have already gone home, and so we don't really park in front of their lodge when there are people there. You don't want to invade on their privacy. So, I think we're going to do, it seems like all the people have moved through where Shadow and her cover. So we're gonna head back there for the next few minutes. Very bumpy road, this one. Ooh, ooh. I love it when leopards look up to the sky checking for vultures. The light just catches their eyes in the most amazing manner. Apparently we're not that fun to stalk when we're not moving. Oh, maybe we are. Now I can definitely, hopefully one of those I can get both sides of the spot pattern. So he's had a good feed. It's still quite cool, so he's obviously feeling still a little bit playful. Oh, he saw a lizard. And I saw the lizard get away. So this playing and chasing lizards and things like that are all very important sort of hunting training. And so it's instinctive for a leopard to go and chase after things. Oh, looks like he's lying down under the shade there. But every time we seem to move, he seems to get up to some mischief. Mom's still pretty much in the same place. But oh, not very good view of him now. You can just see where he's sleeping And he's laying down underneath that thicket there. You can just pick up, there we go, there are the rosettes. You can see his mouth and his head. Let's have a look at Mom. You're in the right hole. As you can see, Mom hasn't moved much. I don't think she's actually moved at all since we were last here. Very full, you can see that sort of heavy breathing. Tired kitty. Well, it looks like she's definitely doing a better job with this cub than her previous litters. As far as I know, this is the oldest she's managed to get a cub to. But it is strange. I mean, in all the years I've been watching leopards, some are just better mothers than others. And obviously, when we are in an area where we do have such a high predator density, as the Sabi Sands, there's lots of lions, there's lots of hyenas, lots of other leopard. Probably the number one killer of leopard cubs is other leopards, specifically male leopards. And the fly is getting to her. You can see that her ears flicking. Well, guys, thanks very, very much for joining us on the live safari drive this morning. It's been a fantastic morning, and we had a wonderful elephant sighting, and it's always really, really, really good to be able to come see a leopard and a cub. And it's not every day you get to get stalked by a leopard cub when you arrive for the second time that morning. But to everyone out there, thanks very much for the questions. We really do appreciate it. And it's so wonderful being able to share our passion for the African bush with you. And hopefully you will join us all again this afternoon when we do it all again. Thanks very, very much for joining us. And from all of us here at Wild Earth, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, or night, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And instead of my ugly mug for the last bit, I'm sure you'd much rather look at a beautiful leopard.